what is it? Oh my god, I can't remember. For like Borderlands 3 and Pokemon Insurgents kind of thing, where I needed that, I needed videos quickly just so I can save up enough specifically, just so I can do it later, just so I can do a bigger session later on. Then there you go. But for the most part, yeah, the lowest one is 6, the highest is 20. That's what 5 hours gets me. It is 20 videos. So, but Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow are definitely not going to be that far. And the reason why I want to do the main series games more, like I'm doing like, you know, the main series games, like I'm not trying to rapidly get them done. I'm trying to get them done as far as I can go up until Sword and Shield, because I'm trying to come up with a way of actually getting my Nintendo 3DS or 2DS, even if I can get that to even work, to be able to be recordable, because right now I can't record from it. So I'm trying to save up enough time to do it. That's why I'm trying to do all the main series, because I have an emulator specifically for it. I might try and find one. Don't quote me on that. I might not find one. But you know what? If I find one, I'll use it, because I think that that's going to be a wonderful idea. But for the most part, yeah, I think I'm going to try and end up trying to come up with a way of actually recording it. When I do find a way of recording it, I'll definitely do those later on. That's why I'm starting with these games first, rather than starting off with, you know, Sword and Shield, because I have it, and then working my way down. I'd rather work my way up, because then we start from like the harder games kind of thing, because there's no abilities or there's no protections kind of thing, like sturdy or anything like that, and all that stuff. So we get through these games, and then we go to a game with abilities, which is the Pokemon Essentials, because it's going to be very helpful, because then at the very least we get more adventures, and plus we get to see more of the community, the Pokemon community as a whole kind of thing, of what their vision of a Pokemon game should look like kind of thing. Like, we start off with Pokemon Insurgents, because Insurgents is more of that. It is the one Pokemon Essentials game that I've seen it across all of YouTube more than all the other ones that I have. Minus the one I'm going to do next. That one, but it has sort of a bad reputation for it, and I think I'll go into a little bit of topic on that during when I'm recording that specifically. Actually, I want to check how long I've been recording for. Okay. Yeah, I don't use my stopwatch for this, because the actual application is like really, really tiny, so I can actually see OBS. But yeah, because that one has had a bad reputation, and I'll go into more topic on that. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to remember my train of thought. But yes, yeah, so that's pretty much what that is supposed to be. So we're going to go and talk about that then. And it also has cool features too that I really want to show off as well, because I think it's going to be really cool. I originally did something on certain games. I might try and redo them, or I'll try and redo them as much as possible, but I probably won't redo them completely, because if that game were to ever receive, let's say, an update later on, I'm just going to revert back to like what I did on my own time kind of thing. Like, I'm going to go back to those kinds of saves, because I think that would be much more easier for me. Because then it kind of also helps out as well, because, well, depending on how much training is needed, or how much like off-screen training I would need. So let's say we finish, I don't know, let's say there's a custom Pokemon Blue out there that is more of the endgame sort of thing, where you need like level 85 Pokemon, and we just finished with level 60 Pokemon, but I just so happen to have a save that has level 90 Pokemon because I trained off screen and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm going to go do that kind of thing, because I think that will be much more like helpful than us just going through all of Pokemon, you know, not Blue again, but like, you know, going through like me just going through the training a second time, just doing all of that. I would much rather just say, you know what, this is my own personal save when I was just testing around, you know, testing the waters kind of thing. I know most of them, I know for the Pokemon Essential games, if there is a wiki, I will pull it up specifically just in case there is something that I might need. Like the location of leftovers, for instance. I know some of them, I think, put EXP share way later than they should. Which is sort of sad. I remember one of them was like very far towards the end of the game, and I would have really wished to have it at the beginning of the game, because I needed to train up a member from level 10 to level 70. Because it would have really helped if I trained it before. But because it doesn't learn any good moves, so I had to switch train a lot, and I was really tired of it. Alright, let's go face Erica now. Sure, we have lovely weather. Actually, I don't really think the weather's that lovely now. I think it's about to rain. Great. Thank you for making me wish it wasn't raining. Final battle. Alright, Victory Bell. Cool. Ice Beam. Oh man, you got taken down in one shot? Oh no! This is the one gym that's supposed to give me a rough time. Oh my word, how am I gonna defeat this gym? Yeah, Blastoise is just really just, like, amazing in terms of these gyms in general. Like, the first two, you can easily just sweep it with nothing. Just the second one's going to be pretty rough because it doesn't learn many good moves in terms of anything. And then for Lieutenant, I think it's Lieutenant Surge. Can I just search up Kanto gyms? I think it's Lieutenant Surge and something else. Lieutenant Surge, Erica, and I think there's another one that's very difficult. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, because Koga is nothing. Kind of sad, I know. But Koga is really nothing as long as you're faster and you can one-shot his Mons, he's pretty easy. Sabrina's pretty easy in the same prospect. Well, all of them are pretty easy if you can just one-shot over, like, if you can outspeed and one-shot all of them. And then Blaine, we have the type advantage. We could literally use Water Gun and we'd probably take them all out. And I think the last one's supposed to be Ground, I think. Unless we are playing Gen 2, 4, and 7. Because then he's different. Yeah, because by type advantage alone, we should have lost to Lieutenant Surge. Because we did not have any super... Well, we did have a super effective move. We had Dig. But we shouldn't have won because we were at a disadvantage. Okay, I'm going to store Bellsprout in the PC. Because we don't need it right away. I'm going to store every TM minus double team. I'm going to go buy a couple of Water Stones. And I'm going to go and convert them to Ice Beams later on. Because according... And I'm actually not even kidding. According to... Oh no, not Ice Beam. I meant Bubble Beam. According to this... Sorry, it wasn't Ice Beam, it was Bubble Beam. According to this, Bubble Beam's selling price is 1,000. Now, going by Generation 2 standards of what TM11 is supposed to be, its sell price is also 1,000, but its purchase price is 2,000. So what this tells me is that if I wanted to do this, I would need to buy 1 Water Stone equals 1 Bubble Beam. Pretty much. Now, in case you are new to, or in case this is like the first sort of Pokemon main series you've gone to, we've already gone through Pokemon Red with this same limitation. So if you want to see a different limitation, there you go. The problem is that Blastoise, you need a lot of rotations, and the problem is that we don't get surf till later on. Plus, just in case we need to use Double Team early, we want to have that option of going back to a water type move up until we reach getting surf. Because once we reach getting surf, that's going to be a really good opportunity. Also, I'm also going to forbid us from buying the protein and all that such for the PowerPoint up. Because I find that it just defeats the purpose of having that rule. Okay, so I'm going to store Bellsprout in here. Yeah, what I might do is I might just nickname that Bellsprout off screen. So I'm going to go buy those water stones now. So I'm going to buy about 3 water stones. I don't think we're going to need to replace Bubble Beam all that often. Yeah, so we're actually overpaying for the TMs, but that's fine. So that means that we can actually end up doing that. We don't need any fire moves. I'm going to pair ice and water to the same like item. Yeah, so I'm gonna pair them together because I think that's gonna be a nice idea for it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out something. Trying to see. Okay, Ice Beam. What is its pricing? I know in the later gens it's like. Oh no, I'm looking at the move. Sorry, my bad. That's my bad. What is it? 2,000? No, what is it? Oh no, they're game corner points. That's right. Yeah, and I'm just finding mystery dungeon stuff. I'm just seeing like mystery dungeon items. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I thought you could buy it on one game. Okay, so apparently Generation 2 has a different one for this slot. Well, so does Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and obviously the other one as well. Sword and Shield has a different one too. I'm trying to figure out where the TM is. Oh, Generation 2 doesn't have it? Oh, don't tell me Generation 2 doesn't have it. That's kind of weird. Why would Generation 2 not have Ice Beam? Oh, it's got Ice Punch. I guess that's the alternative. I thought you could buy it, though. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Blizzard and all that. Yeah, I'm thinking of Blizzard. Okay. How much is Blizzard? Because I'll just make it like 2/3 of the pricing. Oh, I looked at the move again, not the TM itself. No, why am I just that bad? Okay, what is the pricing for it? 5,500. That doesn't look right to me. Yeah, that doesn't look right to me. Why doesn't that look right? Yeah, because black and white, they jump up all the prices specifically just because like they are repeatable. Yeah, because you can buy it for 50. Okay, so you can buy Blizzard for 5,500 then. Or maybe that is right, but I keep thinking it's higher because I usually buy 2 or 3 of them at a time. Again, I could have sworn you could buy Ice Beam. Guess not. Okay, we gotta go through the rocket area. I might be able to do that, and that'll be it for this session. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we'll get extra copies of that. So let's see here. So I'm gonna go with the calculator, because I'm gonna try and figure out what this is. I'm gonna go 0.67. So what is 5,500 divided by 0.67? So that is about... Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. My bad. Oops. Did that wrong again. Okay, am I just doing this wrong? This is kind of weird. Because it keeps going higher than it should. Okay, there we go. Now it's doing it. Okay. So it says here that it is around 3,600. And with 2, that's about 42. So we'll say 2... Yeah, so we'll say 2 water stones